The floor that carried her pain before the sun even thought of rising, Amara was already awake. Her alarm did not ring. Hunger did. She washed her face with cold water and looked at herself in the cracked mirror. Her eyes looked older than her age. Her hands were rough, with small cuts that never fully healed. She tied her hair back and whispered to herself, just one more day. Inside Kingsford Empire, the lights were low and quiet. The building felt like a giant that had not woken up yet. Amara knelt on the marble floor. The cold passed through her knees and into her bones. She dipped her mop into the bucket and began. Slowly, carefully, endlessly. As she scrubbed, her mind wandered. If I stop, she thought, who will notice? If I disappear, will the floor remember me? She pressed harder. The floor shined, but her life did not. Words that fell like stones as she cleaned near the boardroom, voices drifted out. At first, they sounded normal, then angry, then afraid. We are running out of time. There is no written will. He planned something. Amara's heart tightened. She told herself not to listen, but her ears did not obey. Then the words came. He trusted the cleaner. Amara felt her chest freeze. Her hands stopped moving. The cleaner? Me? Her thoughts raced. What does that mean? Why would he trust me? Her breath became shallow. Fear wrapped around her like chains. One man laughed nervously. That's nothing. But no one else laughed. That silence was louder than shouting. Amara stood up slowly and walked away, but her legs felt weak. Something had shifted, and she didn't know if it would save her or destroy her. The man who looked down to see her that night, Amara lay awake. Her room was dark. The fan squeaked. Outside, cars passed without caring. She remembered Mr. Kingsford clearly now, the day he asked her name. Most people never did. Amara, she said quietly. He repeated it slowly, like it mattered. Amara, he said. That means grace. She didn't know how to respond. He once watched her scrub a stain that wouldn't leave. Why do you try so hard? He asked. She answered honestly. Because if I don't, I have nothing else. He nodded. That nod carried respect. Now, remembering that moment made her chest ache. Why did you see me? She wondered. And why now? The floor that opened its secret days later, while cleaning his private office, the silence felt heavy. The room smelled like old paper and memories. She moved his chair carefully. Tap. The sound was wrong. Her heart jumped. She tapped again. Hollow. Amara knelt down. Her fingers shook as she lifted the tile. Her name stared back at her from the envelope. For a long moment, she couldn't move. This is not for me, she thought. This must be a mistake. But her name was written clearly. She opened it slowly, afraid of what the words might do to her life. A letter that broke and built her. She read the letter again and again. Each sentence felt like it reached into her chest. They walk on this empire. You carry it. They see money. You see dignity. Tears ran down her face. Not loud tears. Quiet ones. The kind that come from years of being unseen. The key fell into her palm. Heavy. Cold. Real. With that key came fear. What if I'm not strong enough? What if this crushes me? But deep inside, a small voice answered, You've survived worse. Laughter that died in seconds. The boardroom was full. Amara stood at the door, her heart pounding. She felt small in her faded uniform. When she walked in, laughter filled the room. It burned. But she walked forward anyway. She placed the letter down. The lawyer read it. Slowly. Carefully. His face drained of color. This is valid, he said. The laughter stopped. Fear replaced it. Amara felt the room turn toward her. The moment power landed on her shoulders by law, the lawyer said, Amara holds controlling ownership. Shouts exploded. Anger filled the air. Amara felt dizzy. Her thoughts screamed, Run. Hide. But she didn't. She remembered kneeling on cold floors. She remembered hunger. She stayed standing. Walking where she once crawled. As she walked out, the hallway felt unfamiliar. The same marble. Different meaning. Eyes followed her. Some filled with hate. Some with hope. She thought, I am still me. The office that felt like a lie. Her office was quiet. Too clean. Too expensive. She sat slowly. Her hands looked out of place on the desk. She whispered, "I'm scared." The silence answered, but she stayed. The night fear knocked messages came. Threats, warnings, cruel words. Her chest tightened. She cried, not because she was weak, but because she was carrying something heavy. Still, she did not quit. The janitor who spoke her truth, Thomas, met her early. "You don't walk like them," he said. "I don't want to," she replied. "Good," he smiled. That smile gave her strength. The decision that changed everything. She raised wages. She protected workers. People fought her. Enemies formed. Her nights became restless, but her heart was steady. Final scene OF Part 2. The floor that watched her rise late at night. Amara removed her shoes. She knelt on the marble floor one last time. The same floor that heard her pain. She placed her hand on it and whispered, "I did not climb you. I rose from you." The city lights glowed outside. Storms waited ahead. But Part 2 ends here, with a woman who is no longer invisible. Thank you for watching. If this helped in any way, consider subscribing for more conversations like this. Take care.